week 3. Week 3. Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of my half marathon training cycle. Now the idea behind documenting my entire training cycle was to understand the progress that I make, but also showcase the changes and the differences in body language, energy, my physical and mental health during these hard weeks of training. So if you haven't seen week 1 and week 2, I would advise you to click on the links up here and see them before you go ahead with week 3. And if you have seen these videos, then you will definitely notice a change in, like, say, my body language or my behavior or my energy levels compared to week 1 and week 2. So here it is, week 3 of my half marathon training cycle. Good morning. Done with the usual Monday workout of 10 kilometers easy pace and 100 meters into 6 strides. I feel physically okay at the moment, but I know that it's only gonna get tougher from here. 2 weeks done, 10 weeks to go. Yeah, the fatigue's gonna build up. Mentally I'm a little down, but I think it's just maybe lack of sleep or something. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this week's workouts and the challenges that they bring. Good morning everyone. So remember in week 2 I told you all that one of those fartlek runs was the toughest workout of my life. I probably shouldn't have said it because the workout seemed to just get tougher and tougher and tougher. So today we have a tempo run, a 5k tempo followed by a fartlek run. 1 minute on, 1 minute off. So it's going to be tough. And let's see how I can fare in this one. So firstly, I woke up with a constipated stomach. So the whole run I was feeling a little uncomfortable, and I thought I might have to stop the run in the middle and go back home, but fortunately that didn't happen. And then when the 5k tempo was happening, it reminded me of the 5k time trial that I was doing, and if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here so you can see the failure of my 5k time trial. And that was constantly in my head. I thought I wouldn't be able to complete the 5k time trial, I mean the 5k tempo. So somehow I fought through that feeling. This time I had my hydration on point, and I just went for it, and I think I ran my fastest 5k. I'll go home and check it out. But then came the brutal 1 minute on, 1 minute off. I mean, I had no legs. I was so tired, but somehow, I don't know how, I finished the run. I'm super glad that I completed the workout. I thought I wouldn't be able to, but in the end, all in all, a successful, positive day, and I'm happy with the effort. One important aspect of this entire training cycle has been strength training, and Wednesdays has been dedicated to at least my leg strengthening session. I cannot stress enough on how important leg strengthening is for all runners. I do lunges, I do single leg deadlifts, I do step ups, wall sit-ups, and a bunch of other physiotherapy exercises for my knee. Try and dedicate one day of the week on strengthening your legs. Today is the second speed session of the week, and the legs feel heavy, tired and sore because of the Tuesday fartlek and the Wednesday, yesterday's strength session. It's going to be a struggle, but we'll get this done. One other thing that's been super important has been the warm-up exercises that I have been doing before my runs. I use a resistance band for these exercises. I do a half moon, I do a hamstring pull, I do side steps with the resistance band, and I also raise my knees. The idea is for you to activate your muscles before the run so you can run more comfortably and you don't feel completely miserable in the first kilometer of your run. The way my legs are feeling right now, this effort session is going to be a struggle. It's 20 seconds on, 1 minute off, and I'm doing a warm-up right now. So the 20-second on, 1 minute off wasn't that bad. I thought it would be, but I miscalculated the warm-up and ran only 3 kilometers. So now I need to run 7 to complete the 12 kilometers. I'm dead. That freaking cooldown of 7 kilometers was actually tougher than the actual speed session. I'm so tired. My legs are sore. Whew. It was a hard session today. And tomorrow is an easy 10, but Saturday is not just an easy long run. It's a effort session also. So my legs are gonna be dead. So I don't know how I'm gonna finish it, but we'll do our best. It's been a tough week. Today's Friday and it's an easy pace 10-kilometer run, and body's a little tired, but we're getting it done. We're pushing through. Good morning.
Never could have been thinking I would know what the future bring. All the highs and lows, said I'm gonna win.
Pretty hot and humid today. Weather's become, it's back to October heat. Not as good as it was a week ago. Feeling more tired because of that, I guess. Done. It's been a hectic week. A lot of office work, a lot of other projects, work. Training along with it has been really tough. Plus, I guess it's also the fatigue of the last 2 weeks slowly building up. So week 12, the journey is going to be insane. But yeah, I'm giving it my best. What's important during these types of weeks and during such hardcore training cycles is for you to recognize the pain that's more of a fatigue, tiredness or laziness pain compared to the pain that can cause injury. And if you feel like you have pain that causes injury, you need to stop immediately, take a rest day, stretch, and just like make sure that you're not feeling that pain, or go to physio if it's that bad. But it's important for you to recognize between the two, because if you become too hard and you try and work through the pain that causes injury, you will get injured and you will set yourself back by a few weeks, maybe a few months, and that can cause a huge dent to all the hard work and the training that you've been doing. And it can also lead to demotivation and you stopping or quitting training altogether. So better to recognize these two types of pains and make the right choice. Today is a different kind of a long run. We have a long run with surges. So it's basically 7 kilometers easy pace, and then the next 10 kilometers it's 2 minutes fast, and the other remaining minutes of the kilometer slow. 1.5 kilometers done. Still getting used to this pack. It's a bit uncomfortable, but right now it's all easy pace. Once the surges start, I'm gonna die. 3.5 kilometers done of the easy pace. It's so hot and humid today. Almost time for surges. Like 600 meters, 700 meters to go. Halfway through the surges, man, I'm dead. I'm so tired. My legs. Oh. Okay. 5 more to go. I don't think I'll finish it. 3 more surges to go. It's so humid today that my shoes and my socks are completely drenched. It's disgusting. Last one to go. Oh, my legs. Done with the run. I don't even know what to say. My head is not working. I'm just glad I got it done. Okay. So that was week 3 of my half marathon training cycle. If you've seen the video till here, please do consider liking the video and also subscribing to my channel. That'll really help me out and motivate me to create more video content for you guys. That's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next week.
Though the world might spin, now I'm sitting here like I'm no